That's funny. I like, okay, I will say Daigon hit me with the, I don't want to make fun of him anymore for his speedrunning submission, specifically because of this.
Must have been painful for you.
I could actually get rid of that.
But you must always remember,
He hit me with the,
only thing
meh.
necessary for evil to
How do you feel about this run, Daigon?
men to do nothing.
Tell me, how do you feel about this run?
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
Daigon, please, I need a statement. How do you feel about your speedrunning career?
Would be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
That's an S tier SRC comment. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Then, we'll not meet again.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic, Alucard. We won't meet again. Like, I'm not gonna do another run tomorrow. Shut up.
No.
Shut up. Go away. We will not meet again. Shut up. I was gonna make myself big and off to the side for this, because why not? So that way Daigon can get roasted. I'm not even covering any gameplay here if I just move over here. So whatever. Big DB. I could get bigger, bro. I could become bigger. Zoom. Enhance. Zoom. Enhance. Eat the game. Why is making the camera big always funny? Making the camera big 10 out of 10 times, very funny. You know what also kills? Alternatively? Alright guys. As you can see here, today we're going to be discussing Daigon's 90% PB. And activate Windows. Oh no, I've been had. Wait, I need to cover it with my webcam. Now nobody will know. All right. Yeah, let's do it like this. Worst case scenario, I like lift my hand up and I cover some gameplay. Although the window fuzziness is getting on the gameplay, which I don't like. Get off the gameplay fuzziness. Hey, there we go. That way it's not on the gameplay. Oh, wait, that's a great idea. Hold up. Since you said that, now we can see all of the gameplay happening. Yes. All right. So as you can see, Daigon's gonna reset. All right. I fixed it. We're having fun here. We're having fun. Everything's fun. Daigon resets on book jump. Oh, was that like your second try book jump or something? Second try, makes sense. Okay. Funny, aka normal for people a few years ago. All right. Interesting prologue. It just seems like you don't really give a shit because you're about to get a sub 8 clock rush, I assume. Or you've been consistently getting sub 8 clock rush. You missed my opinion on that reset. Oh, I missed it? Damn. I don't feel like going back for it. Fantastic prologue. 10 out of 10. Fucking bullshit. I said it was a good one. Oh, damn. The duality of man. It's either fucking bullshit or a good one. You know what I could do, actually? Because we got the space to do it. Let me just, that way y'all can say hi to the YouTube when I eventually put this on YouTube. Don't say hi yet, because it's going to get lost. Don't do it. There we go. Now you guys can say hi to the YouTube. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. That's fine. And YouTube, you better say hi back. I swear, if I don't see a billion hi Twitch chat in the comment section right now, better say hi back, YouTube. All right, let's check out this death skip. Staying close to the warg, that's fine. You didn't damage boost here, did you? I don't think you did. It doesn't really matter, yeah. If you intentionally get damaged by the warg, you can get the warg. Actually, no, I guess it's just proximity based. It's not damage based. I always thought getting hit there. Did you visually confirm this? I mean, you took a second on the map buffer. You do confirm? Okay. It was a quick one. You can make him flip on a dime with the boost. That's what it is. Okay, so you increase him turning around, not the barking part. I always got that mixed up. All right. But so far, we're just going to be looking at some chill. Clock Rush. You grab that at 2:13 or something? That's a pretty slow Cubozoe time. You could still sub 8 with this, but you have to play relatively cleanly. Ooh, that red skeleton can be a pain in the ass. Was this local recorded? Or was this streamed? Just curious. Why would I care though? Nah, just streamed? Okay. I mean, you don't really have to care so long as you're getting sub 8 clock rushes. That's fine. It's just, if you can do, my opinion is if you can do something that's relatively easy and relatively free in the clock rush that'll save you some time, you might as well go for it, because why not make the clock rushes easier for yourself? Plus it gives you more time at the end of the run to, or at the end of the clock rush that is, to just kind of chill. And, you know, for me, I use that time for, oh, nice. Use the PC strat. I need to, the track strat, I need to steal that. That strat is really good. That's how you do it. Yeah, I just need to sit down and learn it. I've been really bad at trying to learn that. But yeah, if you can do something in the clock rush that makes the clock rush easier, you might as well learn it. Honestly, I figured it out on your own. Ooh, you're so cool. Wow, Daigon, you're so cool and handsome and everybody likes you. Figuring out strats on your own. Not that it matters. Yeah. I think it's just fair to call it the PC tracks because he was the first to really show it off. God, this song is starting to get on my nerves. It plays like every stream. It's a good song, but it also just is a little... It matters to me. I think I'm actually gonna get rid of it from the playlist for a little while. It's gonna take a playlist timeout. This, however, is always a certified classic. It is never going anywhere. Because everybody just wants to feel the sunshine. I haven't really been paying attention, but this is a clock rush, so y'all know that vibe. Clock rush don't really matter. I always get mixed up with my internal sense of time for this part of the clock rush. I always it's hard for me to tell what's a good time and what's not a good time, or what's sub-8able and what's not sub-8able. Especially because like the later parts of the clock rush got a little bit easier with like wolf strats and stuff. And I feel like a lot of my memory of what's fast in the clock rush and what's not is based off of like the times I used to get back in like 2016 in the clock rush, back when I wasn't nearly as good. So 520 red door should be able to sub 8. Really? Oh wow, that's actually extremely lenient then. I'm usually like 515 fighting doppelganger, so if I remember correctly, like 520, 515. I think the earliest doppel fight I've ever had was like a 505. Entering the fight, that is. Entering the room, not actually killing him and leaving. You can do 0 mistakes. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, the clock rush is extremely lenient on Xbox. That's what I've learned. I always get mixed up whether that killing that skeleton musket matters or not in the clock or in the experience route, or if it matters for specific experience routes or older experience routes. It doesn't matter. It used to though, right? I feel like it used to back when we did the Blade Master. Yes? Okay, cool. That's why I always get confused. Also, you kill the blade dude on the way up as opposed to on the way down. It's probably technically better to kill him on the way down, just so that way you don't get accidentally hit by a Medusa head, because there's less Medusa head spawns on the way down most of the time, but as long as you don't get hit by a Medusa head, it literally doesn't matter. $530 should be able to sub 8. Okay. Let's check out these wolf strats though. Oh, perfect. Perfect jump. Probably not counting full wolf unless Daigon is a full wolf connoisseur. Let's check it out. No jump, does the late jump. All right, everybody's bad. Everybody's bad at this game. I'm not a genius. Yeah. I mean, if you're getting consistent sub 8s, it's fine, especially if any percent is kind of all you're worried about. Goes for the extra hearts. Understandable. All right. Decent entry. I'm going to see what your red door time is. 807, like a mid 807. Considering you do the buffered strats, that's fine. It does go to show that your menus could be better. Also, yeah, immediately taking damage here sucks. Also, killing these guys. Have you watched my advanced tutorial for any percent yet, or no, Daigon? Because I go over this room in that. You don't need to kill these guys. I don't know, do you normally kill these guys or no? I should rewatch it. Because going for every single kill on them wastes like a second. Because it's about a quarter of a second for every kill that you do, and there's 4 of them, so you waste an entire full second. You should realistically, if you're doing buffered strats, you should be touching this red door. I know you got hit and all that, so I understand that. This red door, you should be touching it at about like 824-ish. If you're doing it unbuffered, you can hit this door at 823. And then if you're doing spell skip, you can hit it at 822. Even 821, I think, is possible with spell skip. Anyways, it's understandable. You made a mistake early on, you got hit. Fucked up your movement. It happens. I've had so many resets that were based off of that. Interesting that you backdash into the jump slash. It seems like you just messed up the manip. So the way the manip works is that you have to walk forward for at least 1 frame. After killing this guy, I think you walk forward for at least 1 frame and then you jump slash, and then he'll slide under you. You're basically doing a combo of the old strat. The old strat essentially just jumped over him. This is like 2014 movement here, mixed in with that jump slash. So the rest of it was fine. Let's see what Daigon has to say about his movement so far.
It's literally the best Metroidvania.
Obviously talking about Sun. There's 0% chance he's talking about Order of Ecclesia. Let's get back to the analysis. Oh, Portrait of Ruin? Alright, that's fair. You were talking about it. Someone was shit-talking it.
As Metroidvania.
Gotcha. UOE. I'm glad you don't like Order of Ecclesia. Because then, if you did like Order of Ecclesia, I think we wouldn't be allowed to be related anymore. I'd have to get emancipated or something. Nice. Messed up the Mist Wolf, goes for the full wolf. Messes up the dash immediately afterwards. That's funny.
Looks like a PB, guys.
Does the mist into, Mist Wolf into full mist? I'm thinking about relearning this. I have just too many years of muscle memory doing it this one. I begged for it for my birthday. I remember you really wanted it because we all liked Castlevania as kids. And it was the new Castlevania at the time, or the one that we hadn't played, but... Yeah, anyways, to finish what I was saying...
PB, guys.
Female pro tag. I have grown to enjoy OOE in moments, but goddamn do I just hate that fucking horse boss.
Looks like a PB, guys.
Looks like a PB. Because it's technically faster to dive kick off the book, like, here. Right? Like, you basically want to dive kick off the book as soon as you're able to make the jump. And this wastes about half a second. Right? Yeah, because you could have made that jump earlier. So I think just doing a full mist is definitely faster. But it'll make the jump less consistent, at least for the method I use. What's the name of that boss Diagon? I don't remember. Elimore or something like that? Elimore? I'm not going for every single 0.5 time save. I'm Eligor, thank you. I'm just saying for myself, because I do this. This is the method I use as well. I've advocated mist only for many years. Yeah. I'm pretty sure mist only saves half a second. So I'm saying this for myself because I need to start considering every possible time save if I want to do 16:26 as an end goal time for any percent.
I don't know, portrait feels better.
But overall, I agree with using that strat. That strat makes it consistent for me. I use it still to this day, so I respect it. Dude, Minecraft really loves to get up close and personal with these last few songs. But instead we're doing Melty. Let's go. No mashing, that's fine. I don't expect a lot of people to have the physical dexterity to mash. It takes a decent amount of practice and can be frustrating to learn. I've put literally like probably tens of hours into learning how to garnet mash effectively. Fucked up the menu a bit. It looked a little sloppy. I'm gonna double check it. So right trigger, up mana prism, right trigger, right trigger. Oh yeah, yeah. You pressed right trigger or right bumper, whichever one you use, one too many times. You also press A twice on the Buffalo Star. I stopped doing that. I press right and then buy it, but it doesn't really matter. Effectively, they're the same. I mean, realistically, you can technically be a frame faster by pressing right and then A, because you could do one frame after the other, as opposed to A, where you press A for one frame, off for one frame. It can get you stuck. I don't think that happens on Xbox. I think that's PlayStation exclusive. I've never once gotten stuck double tapping on Xbox. I've never seen it, at least. Yeah, I think it's PlayStation exclusive. Because I remember a long time ago you told me about it, and then I just kept double mash, because I did that for a very long time, where I mashed A to buy 2 Buffalo Stars, and I've never gotten the lockout where he says, hee hee, thank you, and you have to wait for him to finish. Talk about to bust out the Xbox? Nah, he ain't about to bust out the Xbox. Lord knows Talek doesn't even have the proper equipment to bust out the Xbox, right? It's right here on my desk. Do you have the HDMI cord that you need? Or is that just for the splitter to stream it? Nah, I need to buy one. All right. Anyways, that menu, yeah, you just messed up one part of the menu, which is understandable.
Oh. Actually, it depends. I have no idea how big P5 is. No, not 200, but like
Oh, I haven't been paying attention.
60.
Did you do Wolf to Lesser Demon? You did not do it at all. All right, Wolf the Lesser Demon's actually not that hard, and I definitely recommend learning it. It saves up to 3 seconds, so it's worth learning. 3 seconds is not trivial. I did it poorly. Did you go for it? It doesn't even look like you went for it. You didn't even turn into the wolf. You jumped kind of late, though. Hold on, let me double check. Oh, no, you jumped early. And then you jumped early to go for Wolf to Lesser Demon. So the jump positioning that I look for, it was close. I use this little brown pillar. I make sure that the wolf's head is fully in front of it, basically. You jumped before the wolf's head completely passed it. Yeah. Because if you went for a mist wolf, your wolf wouldn't have made it onto the ledge. And you would have just fallen straight down onto the books, and then you would have reset and would have went, fuck! But you know, we've all been there though. That's happened to me many times. That's if you decided to go from that jump height, so.
Actually, it depends. I have no idea how big P5 is. No, not 200, but like once.
Is this like a consistency thing that you run into the wall and then do the high jump? Or please learn how to fall and turn around with the wolf? Oh, do you not do that?
Big P5 is.
Oh, I think it's, no, I think what happened was the dash got cut. You can't, you have to, because the dash got cut, it didn't let him turn around midair, I think. Yeah. Also, this song is ridiculously loud compared to the last song. At least for me. I'm gonna turn it down just a tiny bit. Yeah. So that just looked like you messed up the dash input. Yeah, this jump is bad. You can jump starting from, like, if you maintain all of your momentum, that is, you can jump from all the way like behind this dude. Behind the statue. I normally aim to jump somewhere around like here.
160.
He doesn't fall and turn around. He usually jumps. Oh, you do the jump? Ew, gross. Never mind.
Oh, if you're ROM, yeah. If you're ROM 200 hours.
Whatever.
That's
What was your
ROM, yeah.
11, 20 something? What are my splits at? Let's compare against my splits to make you feel bad. My bat is 11 flat. Yeah, 30 seconds slower. You were exactly right. 11 flat's not even that good of a time anymore, but I know I'm horrible. Hey, you're fine, Daigon. You're fine. With some practice and some time, you'll... Ooh, yes. You skipped the mist bat. I'm happy for you. You know what? You skipped this mist bat. Even though you dropped the wing smash, I am happy you skipped that mist bat. Most everybody has been mist batting there for like way too long. You don't need a mist bat there. You skipped it.
Fuck.
I'm happy for you. Decent recovery so far.
Good strat.
That's fine. Mist bat, yep. Nice. Okay, that recovery was decent. I saw what you were going for. That downward wing smash at the end is kind of tough sometimes, especially... I guess I have an easier time doing downward wing smashes to the left personally, but
Bad but workable.
yeah, bad but workable. Exactly. You're so smart, Daigon. What a legend. You flew up a little too high. You had good positioning here. That's a good mist bat. That mist bat is near optimal. You could have started your wing smash like here. Oh, you did, basically. I feel like it could have been maybe a little sooner. Am I stupid? Am I roasting you for no reason? Actually, that's acceptable. If I had a movement like that, I would be happy with that. So I'm gonna rescind what I said earlier. Rescind, however you say it.
Come on, are you kidding me?
That sucks. Let me see if you just fucked up the alignment. You go for, okay. You go for the terrain boost here, which is fine. I don't do it anymore, but yeah, you're too low here. I think you leveled out. You need this candle to bear, like literally a singular pixel of this candle to be off screen, minimum. Like you can't have any candles on screen if you want to make it here. So it just looks like you messed up the visual cue.
Come on, are you kidding?
It's like random for me if I go for the boost. I would say definitely consider whatever you do in this room, just make it consistent. I personally just hold up and do full upward wing smash with the timing that I like to wing smash here, and that gets me basically to the exact height I want. Sometimes I do diagonal. Personally, I think I go over this in my any percent tutorial. I just do a full upward wing smash. Like one full upward wing smash gets you basically where you need to go from here, and then you basically level out afterwards. Or is it 2 upwards? I can't remember. It's 1 or 2. I explained it in my tutorial very well because I had time to sit down and explain it. Decent bonk. I give that like a 5 out of 10. It's workable. At least you go for the damage boost. There's some runners that don't go for that damage boost still, which blows my mind. You have enough mana here. Granted, I don't know exactly what strat you're going to go for. You should mist bat up here. Mist bat earlier. Didn't do it like a week ago. Yeah, I think I roasted you in your last 90% because you didn't go for it. Mist bat immediately. Mist bat here. And then you wing smash, mist bat, and then move down. You kind of did that, but this entire section where you're flying, you could have been wing smashing. And you have plenty of mana to go for it, so it's worth going for. Also, you're kind of far back if you want to go for the gap skip, but I don't think you're going to go for gap skip if I had to guess. You're going to untransform? Oh, you go for the mist bat. Okay. This strat I find to be acceptable, even though it's one of the slower strats you can go for. It's extremely consistent. And you also fucked up your MP roll, or you fucked up your mist bats. What happened to your MP? Wing smash, wing smash. Oh, this mist bat. This mist bat cost you 10 MP. Yeah. And another 10. Okay, the reason why you didn't have enough MP is because both your mist bats were slow. Plus, you went for... Do you have to do 2 wing smashes here? I think you do if you align here. Yeah, you do have to do 2. And you have enough for a wing smash, but you have to do it quick. Ah, see? You had just enough. This... Watch your MP here. Before it ticks down. Did I miss it? There you go. You have enough MP for a singular wing smash here. And it looks like you tried to go for it, but by the time you released it, I think your MP ticked down. Where's the MP chunking? Down. I missed it? I'm missing the frame where it happens, but you have enough MP for a wing smash here. And now you don't. You see that? Here, you have enough for a wing smash? And you're going for it, it seems like. And now you don't. By the time, yep, and you tried to release. Yeah, you were a couple frames late. Oh no, never mind. You just missed the input. I was talking all this shit like I knew what I was talking about. You at least had enough MP for a wing smash, and the wing smash would have at least gotten you closer to the room. Because it immediately, yeah, you ran out of MP and you immediately untransformed. Oh well. Long story short, you'll have more MP if you tighten up your mist bats. Because that strat's fine. Going for that strat for your level, you can get you can easily get sub 17 using the strats you've gone for so far. You just have to hit them. You transformed a little late, it seems like, after this jump. Yeah, you transformed a little late. You also didn't need to mana prism there, but whatever. Oh, that positioning! No fucking way. Stop. What's up, Wing? Zero Pilot. There's no way you get this. This positioning looks good. Wow. Damn. Do you have a setup for that, or did you just go for it? Is this like a setup? Do you have like a positional setup here? Nah, random? You motherfucker. You were at the right setup too. You didn't need to turn around. I mean, it's the scary frame. It's risky. I would have went for it.
Of
But
course.
I'm glad you adjusted because you did it slow. You got the jump, which is frame perfect, but you did the dash slow. You would have needed a frame perfect dash in order to make it. You were close to getting the fast version of Richter Skip. You just need to be a little bit higher, but I don't think you care about that. You're +5.
Sucks. This sucks.
So your second castle is bad. Okay. In your PB, that is, before this. Missed that there. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like if you're gonna do a missed bat strat, you're better off
Sucks.
doing the early missed bat, which is wing smash, missed bat here. And then go for straight wing smashes as much as you can. So you missed bat and you start like around here and then you wing smash and try and stay straight as much as you can. I might steal that. Because otherwise you missed bat up here. Or, wait, let me see how your zigzag goes. Because I can give you a different strat if you want to go for a good zigzag. Okay, you fucked up the zigzag. You're going to miss bat? Yep. Okay. So, I don't know if I want to give you the secret strats. All right, I'm going to show you the secret strats. Let me go to the speedrun.com page. If you want to steal some dank secret strats that are pretty good but not the best, you're going to want to look at any percent no save corruption. You're going to scroll down. You're going to look at this guy, Ben Auden, 6 years ago. Open his vid. Now, the video quality is amazing, and we don't talk about it. Best 480p world record that has ever happened, by the way. Best 480p world record that has ever happened in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Look at this prologue. Look at he shortens the he's in enhanced graphics too. Holy shit, he's on enhanced graphics. God, I love this world record. This was world record at the time, okay? Anyways, enough messing around. What does he do in his clock tower, actually? I'm curious. I was going to show you a specific strat that Ben does, but I'm curious to see the clock tower. He goes up and then down. Okay, that's fine. And then he does the backdash strat. That's fine. This is old. I'm not roasting this as hard because this is back in 2015. These are old strats, so I'm not going to roast that. He doesn't go for the damage boost because it's old. I got to take this off my playlist before Nintendo fucking destroys my entire existence. Fuck you, CEO of Nintendo, Reggie Miyamoto. I did not check these strats out at all. Oh, these are untransformed strats. Oh, I remember the untransformed strats. And he bonks too. God. We were so bad back then. It's funny to see us. Look at us now. Who would have thought? Not me. The bonk RNG. Remember bonk RNG? Is this bat setup or is this wolf setup? This is wolf setup. Okay. Oh, did you see the moves? Hold up. That readjustment, y'all don't know about the down press readjustment. You guys don't even know about that. That shit's literally ancient technology. This is lost to the annals of time. Nobody's ever pressed down to readjust the wolf before. And nobody ever has since. Ben built different. This is why we steal from Ben. What a legend. What a fucking legend. Am I the only one that's blown away that he pressed down on the slope? He does the slide strat, yeah. Slide strat was standard back then, I'm pretty sure. This is the secret Ben Auden strat. This is the Ben Auden strat. You might want to steal this one, Daigon. This is ancient secret technology. Wing smash, wing smash, wing smash, hold down, untransform, mana prism bat dash, and then you go for the zigzag. Now, granted, this zigzag really only matters if you land the zigzag. And then you can go through here with the mist bat. It's close to optimal. Like, I think it only loses a second. Here's my gripe with the backdash off the stairs. You won't get a good boost. That is true. See how Ben is missed batting back here? Yeah, that looks impossible for me. Whatever, dude. Don't be a baby. You can still make this work though, because you'll get to cut out a miss. No, whatever. I'm just saying, if you're interested in some ancient technology, this strat is actually not that bad. I will say it makes the zigzag a little bit harder, but it's not that bad. Because the way that Ben goes for it is great. He doesn't do the lineup here. He goes for the wing smash back here. Because ultimately, you would need to turn around and then align up here, which is what I used to do. Max up velocity, yeah. Again, I'll say it till the day I die. Ben Otten, built different. He doesn't always do the most optimal things, but he does everything close to optimal. I will say that. Oh, wait. We're not gonna look at it. We're not gonna look at done. Yeah, we don't need to look at these jump transform strats. This is back in 2015. All right, things were different back then. Yeah, crazy innate ability, I think, is one way to put it. They're just gamers, dude. They're just gamers. Anyways, me praising Ben Otten aside, this strat's fine. You're probably losing like 2 to 3 seconds going for it though, over not doing this miss. Actually, this is probably costing you a full second, if not more, because you have to fly downwards, which is really slow. Oh my god, I'm gonna roast you for your upwards wing smash here. This wing smash, see how long you're leveled out for? That's slow as fuck, my guy. This is Xbox 360, by the way. You can legitimately maintain momentum the entire time. You could literally just... Where's my controller? It's not like you're playing on an emulator where you have to do very slow, deliberate diagonals. You could literally just fucking whoop, 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 whoop as fast as you want. Literally just whoop, whoop from up to up, yeah. You can go, literally, it's almost impossible to go too fast on... Talek told me to fuck off with the full keep. Whatever. You could do the full keep. I never told you to wing smash badly. Roasted. You know what you were getting into, Daigon. We appreciate you. Hey, a new time in Alucard any percent makes me happy regardless of how it's achieved. But I will roast you a tiny bit. Now let's see how you handle the level up here. Nice. All right, you didn't drop your wing smash there. All right, I will give you props there. That's, oh, unfortunate. You have enough for, yeah, you have to do that. You didn't have enough MP.
Pretty bad.
Late untransform? Are you talking about for this door? It might be a little late, yeah. Yeah, it's a little late. A couple frames. Like half a second. This, yeah, is a ouch moment. Because you didn't have enough MP after that wing smash to initiate a mist for a missed bat. So. Nice, nice. Whoa, look at those DB strats. Where'd you steal this from? You didn't mash super fast, but that's still faster. Zoomer strats, let's go, dude. That's some... Did I come up with that in 2020 or 2019? I feel like those are 2020 strats. I don't know. Did see it somewhere. Early missed bat. Ooh, this looks like nerves to me, or you just kind of suck ass. You clipped it? I'll check that clip out after the run's over. But yeah, this is definitely too early. Probably both. Yeah, you can end up legitimately in this corner. You don't want to be all the way in this corner when you missed bat. You want to be like about up here-ish. Like, you don't want to be fully close to the wall, but you can do it. It's possible. You want to be about like here, and then you just tap left once, hold up, and then tap left again, and then hold up. Because you never want to be pressing diagonal on when you're flying as the bat, because you maintain momentum when you're in the bat form. So if you're holding up to go up, and then you tap, disagree hard. We've had this discussion about bat maintaining momentum when you fly, and we found out I was right last time, Talek, I'm pretty sure. We might be talking about something else, though. You don't want to fly diagonally, though. Diagonal flying is slower. Completely unrelated. You said this last time! I don't know. I feel like we've had this. I'm having deja vu. I feel like it was the last time. Diagonal speed is the most efficient way to go up diagonally. I'm going to hit you with the disagree, and I will prove it at some other point in the future. By numbers? It depends on the angle, though. If you're trying to go 45 degrees, then yeah. But most of the time, you're not trying to fly at a 45-degree angle. I don't know. I'm going to time it later. Long story short, in this scenario, I never press... Well, okay. I press diagonal, but I try and press diagonal up and forward for as few frames as possible so I can maintain my vertical momentum just like that. Daigon, you're already doing it. You're showing off what I'm talking about. Press forward literally as little as possible. I feel like every runner does that because it feels extremely slow to hold diagonal up and forward. I mean, sure. That was a slow missed bat. That was a slow missed bat. That was a better one. You didn't lose MP, but it was still a little slow. Missed bat here? Yeah, that's fine. This strat is acceptable. It loses about a full second because you don't have the optimal angle here. So you have to fly a little bit longer and you lose time on the missed bat, but whatever. As in, I agree there. Okay, that's fine. So you're saying specifically, if you're trying to go at a 45-degree angle with the bat, the fastest way to do it is by holding up and forward and flying at a diagonal. That's fine. I will concede that. Also, what is the setup? At least do like the walk for what? Oh my. Dude, you're choking. What the fuck was this setup? If you're going to do baby strats, walk forward and have Alucard's front foot, if I remember correctly, be about in line with this like thicker black part. Fly down. So walk forward, miss that, fly down, and then buffer an upward wing smash from that position. Instead, you're just, you usually walk forward.
That was awful.
That was the intention? Okay. That's fine. You do say that that was awful immediately afterwards. Okay, not bad. I would, considering you fucked up the right way. And here's what I mean by that. You should dive kick out of this situation if you're in the right position. Unless you're about to argue and say, I knew I was in the wrong position and I knew I was going to land on that platform, so I intentionally didn't dive kick 500 IQ. If that's your defense, then whatever, Daigon, you win. You're better than me. But in this scenario, it doesn't look like you're going to land on there. You should dive kick. However, because you're stupid, you actually saved time. Because if you dive kicked on that platform, you would have been in the slow fall animation. I guess you just mash down and jump at that point and then just fall through. So whatever. So I guess dive kicking there actually is still probably faster in that scenario. Oh, you literally talk about forgetting to dive kick. Never mind. I need to give you a chance to, at least in the run, roast yourself before I roast you. My bad. That was a good misbat. That was a good misbat. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'll stop giving you praise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, those weren't even good. Let me actually really like look at them. I think you can misbat later. This wing smash, I think you can set up a little bit farther forward, but it doesn't really matter because you're spending time flying either way. It doesn't really matter, but you can set up a tiny bit farther forward. So that way you can wing smash closer to the ceiling and missed bat closer to the ceiling, I mean. But for the positioning that you had set up, it's fine. But I also try and go for all the terrain boosts, which might be faster. We're still not 100% sure on that, I think. I think last time Talik looked into it, I think the terrain boosts end up being a little bit faster. All right, though. You're doing fine. Missed bat, alignment, yup, that was quick. Okay, you did the right menu. I remember I roasted you last time for the bad menu. You did the good one. And you get that. That was a quick setup. Hold up. Hey, this is like world record level. I think you did this better than I did in the world record, I'm pretty sure. So hey, that was fast. I'll give you props. That's good. That might be on par with the world record or better, because I always do a terrible job at that section. So that was good. Do you get the wolf? Ah, you're late. Yeah. It's like a 2 or 3 frame window. Honestly, I miss this most of the time.
Actually, this might be.
I miss the wolf into the elevator so often. I very rarely get it, I feel like. I need to actually practice that. Here, I thought I had a decent second castle. Your second castle for this time is fine. Considering...
Horrible.
Do you guys want to look at the world record after this and show you how horrible my time is? Like, I definitely am not...
Yeah, that should be well.
I can show you the dumb shit I do in my run after this, just as a comparison. I'll double check my second castle. I think my second castle was actually quite clean. It was my first castle where I lost a lot of time. Oh, you do cross strats. Oh man, Daigon. Cross strats BTW. It's like you're intentionally trying to hide how bad your run is, so you use the cross to destroy the bitrate so nobody can watch the run. That's what cross strats are.
Probably, wow.
1730, not bad.
Dude, that was
Good cycle though. Yeah.
horrible. And
Yeah, that was a good fight cycle. I didn't see your shaft fight either. Was your shaft fight good? Or did you have to jump twice?
horrible.
Or I'm sorry, 3 times. Nice. Eh. Could have been better, but it was decent. You did all right with that shaft fight. That third jump wasn't necessary. You can throw Buffalo Stars on the ground, and it should kill him, unless you super fuck up the fight. But at that point, I don't know. Then you don't deserve to PB. That's my opinion, at least. At least for myself. But yeah. You do the backdash jump strats, that's fine. That was a good cycle. You know what I used to do? Hold up. I was literally looking at this. So I'm going to show you 2 examples of my run. I just have to find it. Yo, you got... Wow. Daigon, I found my 1730. Do you want to compare the two? My 1730 was from January of 2015. This is the run I'm looking at, by the way. Sorry, I wasn't on screen. I'm just throwing my Buffalo Stars like a madman. This is my 1730 from 3 years ago. I'm late. I'm fucking late. No, I switched to this strat. Okay, I just switched to the walk back and forth strat back then. Okay. Do a race side to side? Oh, that should have been the video. Fuck, I wish I knew that. That would actually be really dope. We could still do that. I'm down to do some more content. Pretend nothing happened. Let me find the actual run then. So, I'm thinking about looking back into this. I don't think it's necessarily super fast, but also it's going to be very difficult to understand what the fuck is going on because I'm using non-deinterlaced 25 frames per second component signal from 2013. So this is the strat. You do a jump to just maintain throwing at him over here. It was so bad. Did I ever hit my goal? No. Also, I literally spliced, dude. I dropped frames. Oh, I literally spliced. I'm pretty sure that is better. Raiden kills Dracula super fast like that. Damn, I was doing the right strats back in 7 years ago, and then I lost them. It's just hard to do, because the way that you have to do that, is you have to like claw the controller like this and then jump with your thumb. I don't know. It's possible to do, but I think I might look back into doing doing this, like the hit his right hand and then jump into him, and then hit his right hand and then jump into him. But only if you don't mess it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be pretty easy to learn and make consistent. Especially if you just gave yourself a save state right there, just fucking loop the fight over and over and over again until you just memorize it. That seems super free. So yeah, that's more forgotten strats from 7 years ago, more forgotten lore. And then to finish it up, since we're roasting people over their gameplay, look at this dude. Look at how bad he is at this game. Not even 69 HP, by the way. This is world record, by the way. Nice bonk, idiot. Nice fucking bonk, stupid. Nice backup strat, dumbass. That's so bad. This hurts. This is like 4 seconds. I could have gotten like a 32. I don't want to see that. It hurts, dude. Oh, I fucked up. I lost 2 seconds in library as well. Where did I lose time? I think I fucked up this fight. He flew. Yeah, I remember now. No, he didn't fly. That was a different PB. Oh, I got scared. Yeah, not even blue hair. Yeah, my hair is fucking orange as hell. Definitely faded. Also, the camera settings made it look orange. Where did I lose the 2 seconds on? Was it here? I got the double damage boost on accident. Yeah, so I'm mashing, I think, Mana Prism here, but it doesn't come out. Or my... Huh. I don't know what happened there. But this has happened to me a couple of times. I wish I had my inputs available so I could see what the fuck happened. I think I was mashing stopwatch. Oh, I might have been mashing stopwatch, which you shouldn't. Yeah, I need a that's probably what ended up happening. I think I ended up holding up on accident, maybe? I was trying to hold forward, but I ended up holding up and forward. Anyways, long story short, thanks for the submission, Dagon, and good luck. Do you have plans on getting a better time, by the way? Do you have like a goal time in mind? Are you gonna shoot for the sub 17 or maybe like a sub 17:15? 17:20 at most? Okay. You can definitely get it with the strats you're going for. Just don't screw up. And you can get probably a 17:15. Epic stop. Epic stop. Just bop Audrio. Go for it, yeah. 17:15 was Rom Scout's last world record in his streak of world records. So I feel like that's a interesting time if you want to beat that.